Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick little overview review thing of my bike. So this is a vintage bike that I found free on a mailing list somewhere, and I decided to transform it into a single speed. So it still has the ratchet in the back, so it's not fixed, but it's a single speed. So the first thing I did was disassembled everything. This bike hadn't been used in a while. It wasn't well maintained, and so there was kind of rust, grease, all kinds of stuff everywhere. So I took everything apart, figured out how the bike worked, cleaned everything, and then I went about ordering new parts to upgrade it. So it was a little bit difficult to find new parts because the standards are new. This bike might be from the 70s or something like that. So there are obviously new standards out there, but there's still a lot of old parts available, but had to do some digging. So two of the things I had to modify though are these brake handles. So this one thing, the brake handles did not fit into the bullhorn bar here. So I had to sand the outside of the brake handle that fits inside there to get it to fit. It was too tight. And the second thing is the brake calipers. These calipers are mounted too high up on the fork and on the rear frame in relation to where the rim is of the wheel. So I had to make these brackets here to pull the pads down to where the rim is. They're a little bit overkill, but they get the job done and are not gonna break anytime soon. So that's how I accomplished that. The next thing after I got those done was I prepped the bike for painting. So it used to be in a baby blue sort of color. I stripped that all off with paint stripper, and then I did a primer and a few coats of paint and then a top coat. I used the stuff out of the can, just spray can. In hindsight, it would have been better, produced better results if I used automotive paint with a paint gun, but that's what I did, so there you go. I also got this logo. I ordered it online from, like an automotive decal. You can get custom logos. And so I ordered that. I like cats. It's in the kind of Batman font, a little bit play on Batmobile. So makes my bike unique. I kind of like it. And then I put everything back together, painted, assembled, and when all is said and done, this bike is a majority new parts. So the only original parts on this bike are the frame, of course, the fork, which goes along with the frame, the seat post right here, and the seat post clamp, and then this little nut and stuff like that. Those are the only original parts. The new parts are the brake levers, the handlebars, the grip tape, the stem, sorry, the seat, the brake calipers, front and rear, the brake cables all around, the wheels, the gears, the chain, the pedals, the crank, and the tires. So those are all new. So majority new parts. One other thing I had to convert, I just want to mention, is this bottom bracket. So it used to just have, I'm not sure if it was loose bearings or if it was, in a rail or something, but it was large and I wanted to upgrade the cranks and the gear. So I got this converter which kind of clamps in and then has threads on either side to put a standard bottom bracket in there. So that's one thing I modified. And then aligning the chain, it actually aligned pretty well, which was lucky because there's not much you can do if it doesn't line up. Maybe put some shims in there or something. But that's it overall. I really like it. Where I live, it's pretty flat, so this is a nice bike to have just to go around whenever I need to take a quick trip somewhere. And it was a really, really fun project. I think I spent maybe a few $100s on parts, but probably less than I would have spent to get a new bike. And I got the experience of learning how bikes work and just working on it for a while. And it's something I'm really proud of. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.